Hey guys, Basil and Will with GraysonHobby, and oh my, we finally got new FPV stuff.
We've been waiting on these a while with all the shutdowns going on and all that stuff in China. As of recent, we finally got our order in, so now we actually have DarwinFPV stuff. I know a lot of customers have called and asked me questions like, hey, I need something more affordable in drone world. Well, I've been telling you, we're getting them. Now they're here.
All right, well, who are these from? This is a new manufacturer.
This is DarwinFPV. Yeah, this is a new company that kind of came out of nowhere, it seemed like, in the drone world. Basically, as everything has gone up and up and up in price, Darwin came out and released something at an affordable price that everybody can actually afford again.
These are like 2017 prices.
Yeah, this is, I mean, it really is. It's like when we first started, we were carrying all the Eachine, Happy Model, etc. out there. The prices were low where people could afford it and tinker and play with them, have fun, modify them, etc. And now they're $300 plus drones that you can't really do anything with. So this is kind of bringing that back, but it's modernized. You're not dealing with a Eachine Wizard with a 5-year-old flight controller that won't even connect the Betaflight. So this is modernized electronics on a affordable quad.
All right, in this video, we're gonna take the 3 models we have here. We're gonna do a quick bench review. That's about it, just very quick, high level, and then we'll come back and do in-depth flight videos of each of these guys, right?
Oh yeah, we're flying them.
In addition to all these drones we have parts.
Yes. So we got frame kits in, replacement motors.
With screws, special order, thanks to Will.
Yeah, the 1104 motors, it's a weird screw, so we actually got those too. We got arms, LEDs, motors, AIO stacks, ESCs, and I think a couple other bits. Yeah.
All the information will be linked below, www.GraysonHobby.com/DarwinFPV. Now, Will, where can I get a DarwinFPV?
I know this one. Yeah, GraysonHobby.com.
GraysonHobby.com. Everything's located here. Nothing drop ships. It's all located in our showroom. Will, tell me, did it catch fire when you plugged it in?
No, I did use a smoke stopper though, just be sure.
No fire. We're already on a good start.
Oh, the old Eachine days. I don't miss that at all. Anyways, yeah. So basically, if you guys are familiar with the Eachine, you'll know this is similar to the Tyro. It's very similar, but it's got Darwin's take on it. Pretty much there's only like 5 or 6 OEM manufacturers in China pumping out everybody's stuff. So
all right, let's break these down real quick, high level.
So this is the Baby 8 Pro. We have the purple and the black. These are the 2 models. Actually, I'm gonna move this on. Move these here. So we got purple and black. The only difference is the props and the 3D print TPU part. So the purple actually has a red mount.
Wait, hold on. Okay.
And red standoffs for the AIO. So if you don't like purple, you could just change the props. The black has black rubber nubbins on the side for the standoffs, and the
is that official term, nubbins? Okay, translation for nubbins is a soft mount.
I'm surprised you didn't say that's what she said. I'm actually honestly surprised. Normally, guys, every third thing out of his mouth is that's what she said.
Hey. 3-inch and a 7-inch. So what kind of motors and battery do we have?
So the Baby 8 Pros are 1104 4300 kV motors. They are press fit props, so you need a 1.5 millimeter shaft prop to put on it. Battery wise, it's going to call for roughly a 450 milliamp 2-cell or 3-cell.
Wait, 2-cell or 3-cell?
Yes, so this will fly on a 2-cell or 3-cell. Don't do 4-cell. It's too much for the motors. It's too much for the flight stack, realistically, in this setup. Now, 2-cell will get you flying around, no problem. It's not going to be the most powerful thing, but it's good for cruising.
Okay.
If you're new at it, might not be a bad idea. We do have some China Hobby line 452 cells and 3-packs right now at a very affordable price to help go with these. We also have 450 milliamp 3 cells if you want to do that.
LEDs in the arms.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Okay. So that's
they're actually 2 different color LEDs.
Cool. All right, next.
So these are the Baby 8 Pros. The next one, this one, honestly, I'm really excited for this one because of all the features it has on it for the price point. This thing's under $200 and it has all the features, if not more features, than some of these $300 drones that we've been seeing lately. Because as everybody knows, things are not getting any cheaper nowadays. It's more higher price. And if you can afford to fill your gas tank and have a couple dollars left over, you can actually afford one of these now.
If you can even find stuff in stock now.
Yeah. So this guy right here has a GPS module on it, so you can do like GPS coordinates on your OSD. You could set up return to home kind of stuff like that, but realistically, I would do it for the coordinates. A decent little camera on it.
What kind of props?
It's 7-inch. Oh, yeah, duh. So this is a 7-inch drone. It's a long-range drone. You have 1800 kV 2507 motors with this guy. They're actually really nice. I was surprised. I was not expecting these motors to feel as good as they do. My only gripe, these are clockwise, these are counterclockwise threads. I kind of wish they would have just done all the same thread, but that's just because those days are kind of gone. But if you get replacement motors, you can always change it out, etc. Okay. We do sell the replacement motors for this one. Or you can just screw it on the other way, the other way, the reverse prop. The flight stack on this thing is pretty cool. Now, not only do you have a good VTX on it thrown on there, you have a nice open spacing, so everything's going to run cool. This flight stack actually connects to your phone. So,
is there a fire involved?
No.
Okay, backstory. Back in the day, how many years ago was that?
Oh, it's been a few. I mean, back when
literally,
the Wizard was actually relevant in them.
And the Lizard?
Oh, yeah.
We had so many quads that we plug in to test them, and they would just be the puff of smoke.
Yeah, so
brand new out of the box. So
the company decided to put too long of screws into the motors and was shorting all the ESCs out. Also, if you've ever used Google for anything Eachine Wizard, probably the #1 thing that would come up is, why is my ESC burned on the first flight?
We had a lot of
bad
those
quality control
in here. So
if they worked out of the box, they usually worked, but crashing and all that stuff like that would cause it. Great product for its time because there was really nothing else in that price point. But by today's standard, I don't know why you would buy an Eachine Wizard at this time. I mean, it's literally about the same price as this, and this is so much better for me.
All right. There you go. That's the backstory of why I keep laughing about the fires.
Now, I did change one setting of this so it doesn't annoy you guys. Default, if you just plugged it in and out of the box, it will be beeping like crazy because the default failsafe position for the beeper is activated. So you can either, I just moved the slider over just for the sake of this video, but other than that, this is out of the box. I have not done anything with it yet.
Make sure all your Tinder notifications are off.
Oh, yeah. All right. So with SpeedyBee app on, batteries plugged in.
Wait, hold on. Is that an Android or a?
This is Android. It should work with Apple, I believe, too. I don't know if it'll work with Apple, but if you have a good phone like Android,
right there. Don't move it.
Bluetooth.
Okay.
Selection. I believe it's going to tell you it didn't find a device, and you have to manually search. At least on my phone. I don't know if other phones are different. So you'll search other devices. DarwinFPV. Found it there. It's initializing. And there you go. There's live data.
I'm telling you what, that back in the day was
GPS,
like voodoo magic. This stuff.
And it's good. I just powered it up, so it's going to take a minute to find satellites and all that. That's one thing with GPS, guys. It does take a while to warm up, like a couple minutes usually.
But it was working before.
For a cold start, yeah, because it was already warmed up.
But inside the building, it was working.
Yeah, actually, I got 4 satellites inside the building, which I have not gotten satellites to acquire with any of the other GPSs we've used.
Yeah.
Except for Maytech. But as far as this goes, you could technically. I know some people say, "Hey, I don't have a computer. You know, it's 2022. I don't need computers. I have smartphones." Well, now with this drone, you can just have a phone, which we'll have to test it with your phone when we do our review video. But at least with an Android, I'm pretty sure Apple will do the same thing as long as their Bluetooth isn't weird, because everything Apple does is weird. But that's another topic. But you can do everything here as far as channel mapping, etc. You can do everything through the SpeedyBee app, which if you've seen any videos before, you can look up specific to the SpeedyBee.
Basically, it's pay-to-play on your phone.
Yes. The OSD information, so if you want to move stuff around. This is actually the factory display example of all the data they are throwing at the screen. When you first plug this thing in, you look at it, you're looking at me like, whoa! But you can turn all that off, so that's pretty cool on that one.
So speaking of screen, what kind of camera does this guy have?
The camera on this guy, I actually have to look that up because it's been a minute since I looked up.
I love it when I stump wheel. So
all right.
Today's stump wheel.
What?
Go.
So this guy has a 40-channel, 800 milliwatt capable VTX. The camera is actually made by Darwin or OEM for them, so it's not like a Caddx or anything like that. But they claim it's a 1500 TV line. I really powered one up on my goggles, and it looked pretty good. I wouldn't say it's any like a T-Rex camera by any means, but it does look pretty decent. It comes with 3-blade, 7-inch props as well.
What color? Let's open
I
it.
believe they were black.
Where are they?
Where's the opens? So the props, this is the box from it. So it actually comes with gem fan, 7x4 props, 7040s. You do get a GoPro mount with it, some zip ties, some wiring to solder up a receiver. Because keep in mind, guys, these are plug and play. They do not include a factory receiver installed.
Wait, our next video will show you how to do it.
Yes, we're gonna do a video on how to install the receiver. We'll probably put a Radio Master receiver in it or something like that.
Or a jumper.
Yeah, I mean something. Yeah.
All right, is that it? Let's go. That's it. We're done.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Check it out on the website, GraysonHobby.com, and look forward to getting this sucker in the air pretty soon. Kind of a crappy day out about the rain now, but gonna get a receiver in. Hopefully, the next week or so, we'll get this thing in the air for you guys.
There it is.